Alright guys, about a week late on this video. Just wanted to hop on here and give some quick thoughts on this latest collection event, the Spellbound Sears Heirloom. Um, I'm not really a Seer player. I never was. I think his kit is really good. He's definitely a top tier legend in his current state. We'll see what happens when they nerf him, which, was supposed to come in the beginning of season 16. We'll see if that still happens. It looks like it's on schedule, so. But overall, like, this collection event has nothing for me. I don't play any of these people, except, like, I do like to play Vantage and Crypto occasionally, but I already have a lot of Crypto skins. Crypto, he gets the best skins in the game, probably. Him and a couple other legends. He's definitely like top three in terms of like the consistency and quality of the skins that he gets. I mean, this is just another one added to the list. He has so many. I mean, he really has so many. I mean, I don't even have a fraction of them, and so yeah, it's just a small like percentage of his skins. He has a lot more. So maybe one day he'll be relevant enough to the point where they can like justify putting out all these good skins for him. But as of right now, it's just seems like kind of a waste. Nobody really plays him, and even if you do play him, it's like he's not a top tier legend. So he's just situationally good, and you have to be really good to be good with crypto. Like you have to know what you're doing. Anyway, so ground emotes. This is trying to be Fortnite so bad. Ground emotes are a waste. Ground emotes are a complete waste. Um, shouldn't be in the game. The only purpose of ground emotes was for emote hopping, and they removed that. So the fact that 3 items in this event are ground emotes is disappointing. Yeah, I mean, he already has a few. Very good quality epic. Another good quality epic. The epics are solid. The epics are very solid. Take it or leave it. This is okay. It's one of her better skins probably, but there's only so much you can do with her character model, to be honest. Uh, yeah, it's pretty basic, but it's nice. This is very good. I really like this scout skin. To me, this gives me like that one seer skin, the vampire skin, would go pretty well with this. So overall, I think this is a good G7 skin. This is so bad. This is fucking terrible. Very solid longbow skin, but There's already so many skins for that gun, and I have a lot of them. I actually don't mind this skin. I know a lot of people hate it. I don't mind it. I like the wizard vibe. I like the wizard hat with the books, the tombs. I do like it. Um, Not a seer player, so again, very very good skin. I mean, would you rather have this one or the vampire skin? Like, kind of similar. This is total trash. Really bad. Yeah, this is like pretty basic for a legendary. It's nice. I like to see the first person model of this, but it's not terrible. I mean, listen, Vantage mains, you gotta take what they give you. She's a newer legend. It'll take a while for her to get skins. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I'd probably rather have one of her base legendaries than this. That's just me. Yeah, this is a really, really bad skin. Uh, it's just really bad. That's my opinion. Sorry if you like it, but to me, this is lazy design. Anyway, overall though, like very, very lackluster in terms of the legendaries. Like my God, legendaries are. This is one of the worst collection events in a long time that I can remember, where the skins all feel like very uninspired and like just kind of like they phoned them in. They're like they didn't really have any unique ideas, so they just went with like this bland, like generic superhero, like not officially. It's not officially crossed over, so they can't actually like do it properly. But like, even if they did, I don't think the skins would look much different. It's just like it's just not great. It's okay. It's okay. The heirloom is good in my opinion. The heirloom, the animations that I've seen, I haven't even seen all of them, were very clean. I don't like the way the heirloom looks when it's folded up. I think it looks better when it's like an actual weapon, when it actually looks like a weapon. Um, Folded up, it kind of just looks like brass knuckles almost. But like it's a very solid heirloom. I don't dislike it at all. The pose is whatever. Doing some ballerina shit. Um, yeah, I
My
mean,
heart beats stronger with each challenge I overcome.
if you're a seer main, I would not be upset with this heirloom. I would be upset to have to unlock all of these trash or mediocre. I guess there's a few good ones. I would be upset having to unlock all of these skins to get this heirloom. I would be much more excited as a seer main if my collection event for the heirloom for my main had good skins in it. Then these skins are just like I give this a 4 out of 10 overall. Like all things considered, this event. And what else is new with this? I mean, let's just take a quick look at the tracker. Always like a music pack. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and equip this music pack. Thought I did when I unlocked it, but I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't. Um, so yeah, tracker. Alright. Uh, One pack. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, it's literally the most basic skin. this this being in the collection event would have brought it up a notch, as this skin is better than any of the weapon skins in the event. This is just such a good skin. I'm very happy that they made this for the tracker. They could have easily sold this skin for money. That's my opinion. Um, this skin is pretty decent. It's for the Prowler, so I don't use the Prowler unless it's fully auto. It's a good skin though. I mean, it's not as good as the EVA 8 skin, but it's free legendary. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. So that's one thing that I would say that's very good about this event. Um, it's the first time I've ever actually looking at the charms. I mean badges. There's a charm too. Now that I say charm, yeah. Um, yeah. So this tracker really saves the event from being complete trash. That's all this does. Uh, anyway, those are my thoughts on the event. Obviously, we all know Apex is in a terrible state right now. It has been for a long time. Devs are completely clueless. Uh, the game has such bad code on the back end that it can only reach its potential if they completely recode it from the ground up, which they have enough money to do that. It would take a while and a lot of manpower. I mean, you would think that a multi-billion-dollar company would be the only kind of company that could do that if they wanted to. Now, clearly they don't want to. They have the resources to, and I think like an Apex 2 situation where the game just doesn't break every time you add a feature or try to fix it's literally just it's the never-ending whack-a-mole of Apex. You fix one thing, five other things break. You add one feature, half the other features are bugged out. Like this was the first update in a long time where the game literally just crashed for like a day, maybe like almost 2 days, where like you literally just couldn't play the game. I was able to play one match the night that this event came out last Tuesday, and that was it. Most of my time was spent wasted trying to get into the lobby without getting code net. I was able to view the collection event one time, and then when I tried to look at the items again, it literally kicked me out and was completely bugged. All the items are completely bugged. If you were trying to play on that Tuesday, you know what I'm talking about. It's extremely frustrating, and I can't remember the last time that's actually happened. Um, it's been a while, and back to their old fucking ways. It just never ends with this company. It's if it's not one thing, it's another thing. Like private matches requiring 30 players is such a fucking joke. They literally hyped it up through the leaks. Private matches, private lobbies, minimum 30 players is a fucking joke. That's almost a full lobby of people that you need to have a private match. And the reason is their servers are so fucking pathetic. Their servers are so fucking pathetic that they could never let you just hop into a private lobby with two or three people, because if everybody was doing that, their fucking servers would explode. You'd hear about it on the news. It's a joke at this point. But somehow Ubisoft, it's a large company, don't get me wrong, but is EA not larger than Ubisoft? I'm pretty sure it is. Either way, you can literally have unlimited private matches on Siege whenever you want with however many people you want and literally just do whatever you want. It's literally a sandbox in terms of it's not like Fortnite level, which I'll get to in a second, but you could pretty much run whatever kind of experiments and myth busting and just what just total freedom within the realm of Siege. You can't like completely customize the mechanics of the game, but you can do a lot within the context of Siege. And yes, if you fuck up your private match and try to make another one real quick, it'll tell you you gotta wait X amount of time. I think it's like 10 minutes. It's nothing crazy. Um, and if Siege can support that, I don't see how Apex can't. It's just like I'm sick of the excuses. Other games are out here doing things that Apex wants to be doing, should be doing. The fans want, the players want all these things, and they just cannot deliver. They just can't deliver on any feature that is worthwhile. Even if they can, it's like half-assed or um, strings attached in the fine print, asterisks. We're bringing custom games, private lobbies. Read the fine print though. Minimum 30 players required. Okay. So that literally should not have ever been mentioned. Why even get people excited? It's literally does nothing for the average player. Does nothing to benefit the average player. Season 15, no firing range update yet. Nothing to benefit the average player. Literally zero. Okay, gifting. A system that allows them to make even more money than they already make. And they can't even figure out how to put a mechanic in the game that is literally solely designed for them to make money. It's literally putting an ATM machine within their own game because you know damn well how many people are going to be willing to gift people skins because skins are literally a huge part of Apex's identity and a huge part of what makes Apex Apex is the quality of the cosmetics. And now just mention Fortnite. Obviously Fortnite is a huge game, but Epic, you have to give credit where credit's due. They allow the players the freedom to do what they want within the game. And I mentioned Siege's private matches being a good feature and something that we like about Siege is one of the bright spots in a game that also has a lot of problems. Fortnite takes that to the whole next level. Obviously, Fortnite has a lot of problems as well, but allowing creativity and freedom and just overall quality features is not something that Fortnite is lacking in. So Apex is just so far behind on so many levels, even compared to other games in its same league. Like even right now, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this matchmaking. I've been trying to get into a match for like 5 fucking minutes while I'm talking. Um, even on its own, even when compared to other games that also have problems, Apex is lacking. But if you look at Apex by itself, it's also just it's bad. I'm losing my train of thought here. Um, anyway, I said pretty much most of what I had to say. Apex is pathetic. Respawn is pathetic. If Apex dies, it's because it committed suicide, and EA and Respawn let it die. Uh, it's such a sad thing to see one of the best games ever made, if not the best shooter ever made, be allowed to die because of the greed and incompetence of a developer that took on a project and made something amazing but didn't know how to maintain that something amazing. And that's where you get to the potential and and how sad it is that how Apex the fundamentals are strong and the core gameplay is strong, but because of all the little things that are bad about it and need to be fixed, and get neglected and fall by the wayside because of all those little things. It'll never reach its potential unless there's somebody behind the game that actually cares enough. They have to care enough to go through the game and fix all those little things because details are what matters. Details are what count. You just can't forget the details. Try this. Can't get into a game. So it's funny, like as I'm ranting about the game, I can't get into a game. Alright, well I'm gonna restart. Catch y'all later.